so this is May the 1st, and I bought some plants recently from Home Depot. I think I might have got them Home Depot or Lowe's, but I want to go plant them in my garden. So just want to pull them out and kind of show you what I have so we can do a start to finish project. Sweet bananas. I have cucumber, some hybrid cucumber. I have the green bell pepper, sweet peppers. Those should come out pretty well. I also have a red bell pepper, and I think this one here is going to be a tomato, big boy hybrid tomato. There's a tag there. I know I got another one too. This is the husky red tomato. And I have some jalapenos or chapalinos or whatever you funny name you want to call them, peppers as well. So I'm starting off with this. I may actually add more things to the garden. It's a raised bed garden. Excuse all the weeds. It's been a crazy year. Here's a problem I want to get to too as well. In my backyard, there's one soft spot that just takes water. We had a lot of rain here in Maryland the last couple of days, but that area there is horrible. It used to be a fence running down this line right here, straight ahead, and they were dogs. So the fence, they would run up and down the fence, and it caused the ground to get real crappy. So here is the raised garden that I made probably last year. Before that I was growing out of pots just because it was a little bit easier until I got everything set up. All the wood is nothing's been treated, so it's all just regular wood, no chemicals going in. I've got some manure and compost I'm gonna use on top. I got some garden soil. I've been kind of flipping it around each day, playing with it, just moving it around. It's got a lot of good worms in it. I actually grow worms. I have a couple of worm farms I use for fishing, and I put them out here from time to time as well too. So I'm going to plant in here. So what I want to do is I'm going to divide this section up, and I can get the measurements here in a sec. I'm going to put each plant maybe I'll make a row here down the middle, and I'll make sections. I'll put a tomato plant on the ends, maybe in the middle, maybe it's a little bit better, and then plant plants around. And I'm going to get more additional plants down the road, but I want to space these out enough that way at the beginning you can kind of see where everything's at. And I'll take a snapshot here, put it on my daughter's one of her Mac Apple tools, and that way I have a fresh memory of where everything's at. I don't have to worry about tracking tabs or anything. So that's where we're going to start. I'm going to actually open up the rest of this topsoil and then put the manure compost in as well. And then I have some garden soil over here I'm going to use. And I might even add tomatoes in this one last year. I think I even had some soil here in that one too as well. So I'm going to clear those out. I may put those on the porch to do like peppermint or lavender or something. Maybe something to keep the mosquitoes away, since the water does hold there for a while. We'll see. I already got everything squared away here. I still have my potting soil off to the side, which I'm going to use to, I'm going to dig out a couple of holes to bury the plants in, and fill it around the holes with potting soil and put the plant in. That way, at least around the plant, there'll be good, healthy soil and potting soil for it can grow. I do have the option, I'm going to move that dumb piece of wood too, but I do have the option to put up a chicken wire fence off the ends here, and that's what I think I'm going to do once I get everything planted. And that way that'll keep out, the fence here won't keep out much because anything can get on top of the fence can drop down in it, but I'll maybe get something to put in this corner here, an owl or something to scare off whatever. We have a lot of cats. I mean, I don't know if that'll fool them or not, but so there we go. I'm gonna start to dig out. I think I have 6 plants. Just dig out 6 holes, space them out probably within. I'll divide this up into down the middle, and then that should give it enough room for plants to grow. I'll put the tomato ones in the center back because they're going to be a little bit bigger. And I'll leave room if I want to plant anything else smaller out here as well. Alright, so I have started to put the first plant down. I went with the big boy tomatoes. I'm going to put them here. My plan is to have the tomatoes here. I'm going to do cucumbers here. I'm going to do my red and green peppers here. I'm going to do my jalapenos here. I'm going to do another set of tomatoes there. I'm going to do those are going to be the husky red tomatoes in that corner. And I can't think of what I'm going to put in the middle here. Sweet peppers maybe. So we'll figure it out. But that's the first one in. I'm going to pack that soil out a little bit more. I took off all the low growing thing. I might take that last branch off from the bottom there. It is pretty low. And as long as with tomatoes, as long as you have the hair sticking out, you can cover that with soil, and that's going to help it grow a little bit faster. Alright, so let's see what I'm planting next. It will be the husky red. I'm going to put the husky red in this corner here, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so there you go. I got the big boy tomato here. I put a sweet banana hybrid pepper in the middle between that and the husky tomatoes. I know it's kind of close, but I did it because they don't get as big. I need to save room for everything else, but I'm hoping that tomato plant grows out, and nothing will be on this side here that's free yet. So now it's on to put the cucumbers and the red and green peppers in here, and then I'll finish it up with the jalapenos here, and we'll be done. So I'm going to kind of get smarter here and just take everything down. I've been making so many trips between here and the deck and the camera. The rain is kind of held off, so I'm going to just leave everything out here to make it a little bit easier, and hopefully we don't get another downpour. Put that there. So next up we're going to put our cucumbers in the corner here. Alright, we're getting there now. We put the cucumber here. It's a very small cucumber. I may actually end up replacing it because it kind of broke apart when I took it out of this thing. So that's going to be suspect if it makes it, and I try to salvage it. There's also a green bell pepper here, and I have a red bell pepper here, and those look pretty decent. They got them in there pretty good. There are a lot of bugs out here too, so I have to figure out what's going on. And next up, we have the final one that's going in today. Is the jalapeno, or the japalinos, or whatever you call them. The one commercial. I put this over at the end here, and we'll be done. Cool. Alright, there it is. Took about 20 minutes, a bit more time trying to go back and forth in the house. But we'll start here. We have the husky red tomatoes, the sweet banana, the big boy tomato, the cucumber, which may not make it. I may have to buy another one. We got a Bonnie green bell pepper here, and we have a red pepper here, and we have a jalapeno pepper here. So that's the garden. I think I may put something in the back corner here. Something that doesn't need a lot of sunlight because it's between those fences. But cool. Like I say, I can put the dimensions of the raised box that I bought and how I did all that. I wish I recorded that. It was pretty cool. I put the liner at the bottom and everything else to mesh, so it should be good to go. Alright, and like I said, I didn't use any chemicals in the wood, so it's all natural. Probably gonna last a couple more years. It's starting to show a little age. I could pressure wash the outside of it, I guess, if need be. And I have my 4 posts so I can put up my chicken wire if need be. I was gonna run a piece around the 4 corners, and if I need to, put one on top. Alright, thank you.